The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. At the 20. At the 10. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Automatic on the BAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. What a catch! They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this third and goal.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Finally throws it deep to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he did the tough part. I loved how he's rolling left. It looked like he was going to get his shoulders turned, but he came all the way back and threw against his body, making it very easy for the defense to step in front and make the interception.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, well, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We'll start off the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt here. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quick throw. The catch is made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
The Scarlet Knights are going to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback still with the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pressure is coming. They're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Third down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain, and that'll set up a first and goal.
First and goal, will try to run it in. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Look out. Room to run here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. He's got room to run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Design quarterback run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tries to right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. 1st and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He runs it into the end zone to stretch the lead from 9 to 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. motion now from the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Looking to scramble. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, there's the stiff arm. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a call here on third down. The play caller anticipating that he's going to get pressure, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, and then delivering the ball, and they pick up the first down.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Looking to throw here. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Oh, he spins free.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. He's got it with room to run. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, ASU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On the move now. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Ending off on the draw play. Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains 6 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
Arizona State, 23.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football. The 32.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's that defense shifting again. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw again. Running back has it on the screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here.
22
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you're going to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
First and 10 now for the offense. Gives it to the back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down play coming up. Caught near the sticks. It's Holt. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Hey, the defense gives up some yardage, but do a good job of not allowing him to get to the first down marker. Big fourth down now coming up.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start.
Arizona State Sun Devils will take over first and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, that is a great throw, but first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And the Sun Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Oh, he dives and lost the ball. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
It's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. I think, Chris, the defense had an idea if this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
The punter under pressure. This is not a good kick. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.